Okay, everybody. This is Mr. Elson. I'm sorry I'm gone today, but I wanted to give you an overview of everything you need to do in order to finish your final assignment here for U.S. history. Please remember your paper is due tonight at midnight. So the first thing you need to do is open up your paper and get it into the final paper doc. All right, so you're going to have your paper written, and then it should be in these boxes here. So what you're going to need to do is open up a new doc in Drive, right? So if you go to, for me, I keep everything in U.S. history. I just make a new doc. It's going to be a blank doc. You might want to put a title up here. But what you can do is just open your doc and then start copy and paste your paragraphs over. So I'm going to steal Alex's paragraphs here. So you can just scroll down to what you've written, copy it, Control C, Control V. All right, then make sure there's a space in between that and your next document, or sorry, your next paragraph. I'll take that. Copy, paste. Okay, do that for all 5 of your documents, and just remember they're not in order, so I'm definitely going to want you to put your introduction paragraph first, your conclusion last, and so on. So it's going to look something like this, right? All right, now what I want you to do is open up your guidelines here for getting this project turned in. So if you go to Google Classroom, I've just posted this activity that says final checklist for solo review, and there's this formatting guideline. Okay, so let's take a look at it. We want to update our document with these formatting guidelines. So your basic format should be 12 point Times New Roman, right? So we're gonna highlight everything. We will change our format here to Times New Roman. So just scroll down, it should be there, and change the size to 12. All right. Next step is name, class, and date you finished on the top of the paper. So we'd put Mr. Elson. The class is U.S. History in a global context, and the date would be 10 of November 2024. All right, next on the guideline, you need a title. So you might say Awesome History Paper, but don't say that. Make sure it's something related to what you're actually talking about. And then we should have page numbers on top. So we go insert page numbers. We want them on the top right. It's going to show up like this. And then what you do is you just write your name there, your last name, and then you'll see it show up if we have more pages, which we're going to have in a second as we go. Oh, one thing I forgot to add, this should all be double spaced. So in your document, you're going to highlight everything. So do Command A, and then here you would do double spaced. Okay, so now you're gonna see we're on 2 pages like this, and you can see that our page numbers are showing up like that, Elson 2. And then you're gonna want to change the font of those so they're Times New Roman as well. And then you would have a second page. You'd start a new page for your works cited here at the end. And then for the works cited, it has all of these requirements here. One thing I want to draw your attention to are the in-text citations. Okay. So it looks like Alex already has some here, like the Pew Research Center 2024 after that example. If we take a look at here, Beacon of Democracy, political division, President Obama talks about specific examples. All right, so right here is our example. He already said the author's name, President Obama, but we need to a parenthetical citation, 2008, at the end of that sentence, because that's where we're getting that document from. Okay? All right, so go through your final document, should look something like this, and then you can just submit it to me on the Unit 1 op-ed assignment. When you are done making your document like this, there is a activity for today, a peer review procedure. You could do this in a group of 2 or 3 and just follow the directions on the document. If you're not done with your draft yet, then you can do the self-review procedure when you are finished. Please remember your paper is due before midnight tonight, and make sure it is uploaded here. And please let me know if you have any questions. I will be back this afternoon, so you can swing by and talk to me.